Thanks.
And now, heavy with basketball. Here's Kevin Madden in sports.
That's right. A good night for the Pacers, and we'll have Mount Vernon Marauders high school basketball highlights when we come back. Out west. In high school basketball, the Mount Vernon Marauders, losers just once this year, were in action tonight against the Lapel Bulldogs. Mike Minnick has the report.
In this inter-county rivalry, the Lapel Bulldogs and pupils of Coach Dally Hunter were on hand to watch the 24-year mentor of high school basketball engineer career victory number 302. Unfortunately, the Marauders from Mount Vernon were prepared to spoil the festivities, hoping to gain their 14th win of the season. And for 31 minutes, the Bulldogs played inspired basketball as they patiently attacked the pressure defense of Mount Vernon. Jeff Upton broke loose on several occasions underneath to give Lapel a 21-20 halftime lead. But the Marauders counterattacked with equal poise and deliberation, finally wearing down Lapel to win 41-33 as Tim Stunda churned in 14 for Mount Vernon.
We knew this was going to be a very difficult game for us with them honoring Coach Hunter for his 300th and the number of people here, but we showed some poise toward the end and we held on. We felt like we could have a chance at every game we went into, and thus far we have. We just lost the one-point game to Greenfield at home, but we've played pretty consistent throughout the year.
From Lapel High School, this is Michael Minnick for Channel 6 Sports.
Other scores tonight, Marion's winning.
The gold-clad Mount Vernon Marauders are making a habit out of late-minute rallies. For the fourth straight ball game, the Marauders pulled one out in the fourth quarter, beating Brownsburg 62-56. The Bulldogs jumped out to a 31-26 halftime lead and were ahead 47-40 after 3 periods of play. Brad Ward led Brownsburg with a dozen points. But Mount Vernon shifted into high gear in the final 8 minutes. 6'6" Tim Stunda led the way with a game-high 21 points, and David Oden bombed in 14 as the Marauders upped their record to 17-1 with a 62-56 victory over Brownsburg. Mark Harmon, News Center 13
Central
Sports.
Tonight, a couple of rivals were playing for the sectional trophy at that sectional site, Greenfield against Mount Vernon. Michael Minnick has the story.
And those were the keys to the Mount Vernon Marauders' vengeance of their only loss to the Greenfield Central Cougars earlier this season. Greenfield jumped to an 8-2 lead before Mount Vernon came back to tie at the quarter 12-12. The Marauders led 28-18 at the half before breaking to a 17-point lead early in the final period. The Greenfield team cut the margin to 6 with 2 minutes remaining, but the team from Fortville proved unyielding and scored a 61-51 win thanks to 82% free throw shooting, while hitting on only 4 field goals for the entire second half. This game was earmarked for the unexpected as both squads' leading scorers were silent, but Marauder Rob McIntyre stepped in to score 20, and Cougar Nathan Toll led his team with 13. From Greenfield Central High School, this is Michael Minnick reporting for Channel 6 Sports.
There are several surprises among the 64 teams left in the tournament, but don't call the Mount Vernon Marauders a Cinderella. They're 21-1. Michael Minnick has more from Fortville.
Better, John. Better. Keep track of it.
I think the thing that would best describe our season is that the kids have played with poise. There have been a lot of games that we've been down, but the kids have not given up, and they've just found ways to win.
The unsung heroes of Northwest Hancock County are the Marauders from Mount Vernon. And if their record doesn't justify respect, then let's look at a capsule of this ball club. The team is comprised of several underclassmen who are accented with the experience of 4 seniors who were on the 1983 Mount Vernon team that ventured to the Newcastle Regional before being defeated by Jake County. Junior pivot man Tim Stunda leads the Marauders at a 13.5 point per game clip.
I think balance is the key. Teams have been able to stop 1 or 2 of our players, but it seems like a couple of others come through each game.
Howell has coached the team from Fortville for the past 4 seasons. Before that, he directed the Frankton Eagles, where he developed his preaching of fundamental basketball.
Most of the kids have played good basketball for each game. It's a little bit different, one person that maybe will star in a certain game, but they've all done a very good job throughout the year, and they have all been very consistent for us.
Mount Vernon will continue the daily rigor with the intent of playing to their ability on Friday night. They may need a little something extra in a game where they will be pitted against the 19th rated Rebels from Muncie South at Newcastle's Chrysler Gymnasium. From Mount Vernon Community High School, this is Michael Minnick reporting for Channel 6 Sports.